In 2014, we started recording FBW. The first years, 2012 and 2013, weren't recorded. It was just us getting together, doing some matches, fooling around, and calling it FBW. But in 2014, when I was like, I want to bring this back and make it legit, I thought, if we're doing this and we're not recording, what's the point of doing it, you know? All this, we're recording it just for home video, you know, just to show our friends and family. No intentions of, uploading it to YouTube. Because I didn't have a way to upload the videos because I wasn't recording on a phone because I didn't really have a phone. I had a fucking phone like the 8 tall that, it was touchscreen, but it was a track phone and it had a fucking shitty ass camera, fucking 360p like my fucking tablet. So, that really wasn't an option. But then in April, I started, regularly borrowing my sister's computer. So just one day in April, we just did Karma 2015. I was like, fuck it, I'm already uploading to my gaming channel that, I started, a little bit after FBW started. So I was like, fuck it, let's do some FBW online. Let's see how this, goes.
A little worried that it wouldn't take off first, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, yes, of course you have those thoughts in your head. But I was really excited because, one, we're taking our company another step forward. And, we're hitting different areas now. And, honestly, just, of course it does make more pressure on us to, like, push ourselves even better.
It put more stress on us because, we had to really try to get, good content out there, and not fool around and actually, be legit and shit. So, like, we didn't get fucking made fun of, bullied, and just to grow on YouTube and be the fucking face of fucking back at wrestling and, on YouTube, because that was the goal. For being on YouTube, we want to be the fucking best. And, you have to have that attitude, to go somewhere. So, yeah, no, it definitely put, stress on all of us because we really had to try harder than, before. Because, at first we weren't taking it, as serious. I mean, I always did, but, the others. So, yeah.
Colin, he decided not to fucking show up for, I don't fucking remember why, but he just didn't want to fucking show up apparently. And, yeah, so we were fucking, good thing we're good improvisers, right? Let me tell you, because if I fought Colin over Scott in that match, let's fucking be honest, it wouldn't be as great as it fucking was, right? So, I was really hyped about that fucking match. The fact is, we didn't even train him really. We just gave him a couple, training with like the punches and shit, and the fucking, basic shit. And this man walked out there and he fucking did it like a fucking champ. That motherfucker, I don't know how the fuck he did it, but he fucking did it, right? I was honestly so impressed. I was fucking like, you know what, here, just take my fucking title now. I don't give a fuck. Do it. I like to watch my FBW videos because I like to study them and, see why I can improve and stuff. And, I go to school, and, like, when I have my free time, I would watch FBW because I'm constantly watching our shit. And, this one girl gets nosy and is like, oh, what the fuck are you watching? And she sees it, she's like, oh, you backyard wrestle? And then she's like, oh, to the teacher, look at this fucking crap. And the teacher was like, showing this kid, that kid. And all these kids just fucking was just like, oh, let's fucking be pricks, right? So the school fucking starts making fun of us, but, for some reason, they target Scott.
And they didn't come like bully like any of us. No, they only went for Scott. So Scott ended up getting bullied, and he couldn't take the bullying anymore, so he left FBW. And then after he left FBW, he told us to take the videos down.
Constantly bully him, make fun of his name and crap, make fun of his taunts, his moves, and his entrance and character and crap. And Scott just wasn't fucking having it. And Scott, went up to me and was like, you need to fucking fix this or I'm fucking out. And, I tried, I would lash out at people. I would fucking, talk to, like, I went up to administration. I was like, oh, this shit needs to happen. Like, oh, well, it happened, blah, blah. Your fault for watching the videos. And it was fucking stupid. And Scott quits, but, like, his videos were still up. So Scott was like, look, if these videos don't get taken down, this shit's not going to stop. So he's like, look, I quit, and I want all of my videos down. And I was like, all right, how about this? I take down, your bad matches. So, I was going to take down, like, the call-in one, the triple threat ladder match. And, because, him versus Chris wasn't bad. Like, the Holiday Havoc match and then the Wrestlebash 2 match wasn't bad. He's like, no, I want all that shit down and crap. And, I was like, I don't want to do this. And he's like, look, if you don't fucking respect my wishes, I'm going to sue you. Then he went to the principal, and the principal's like, "You need to take this shit down," and I was fucking furious. You know, privated him, but I deleted him, and he quit, and honestly, that's when we stopped being friends, and I was fucking furious, and people don't understand what the fuck they did to us because they kind of sent us into panic mode because Scott was really good and had really big plans for him because so aggravating because to see a guy like that leave the company, it's really it's aggravating because he was really he was fucking good. I'm gonna be honest with you now, and he was so close to becoming one of the best fucking wrestlers on our fucking company. Be an FBW champion, like ALM planned a lot of shit for him. Pretty sure it was fucking wrestling coach too at that fucking school at the time who fucking made fun of Scott too. But no, teacher's not responsible for bullying, right? Because they don't support that shit. Shut the fuck up right now. It's so fucking pathetic how it went down. I'm not even mad at Scott anymore. Yeah, I was mad at Scott because we really needed him. He was super fucking good. Looking back, I understand. Who the fuck would want to deal with that? School has died down now. The school gives us now respect for what we do and we don't get hate, but honestly, I wish we could have Scott back because he was really good. Scott went out of his way for shit for Revolution 2015, he actually made a promo package himself and was like, yo, upload this, and the thing is, I didn't tell him to do that. He went out of his way to do that. I had an idea to bring him back as a masked character, have him under a mask, but he just wouldn't have it then. And 2 years later, I think it was 1 year later, we asked if he wanted to become come back underneath the mask, right? No one's gonna know who the fuck you are. He still fucking denied it.
Hey guys, know something. Making fun of people, bullying people isn't cool. Being friendly is the way to go, because you're supposed to support someone that wrestles, not bully them, not make fun of them.